Um,
Music or we're live?
Live.
we're live. Right.
so,
Okay.
so we're all like quick. Yeah, that's how it starts.
Boom shot.
We'll play a song after this.
Yeah, we will.
Um,
So we were just talking about energy drinks. So you had your first energy drink when you were 13.
I had just turned 13 and I had my first energy drink at the studio.
What studio was that?
It was a little studio out of New Orleans. It was my first one.
And now I asked immediately, like, did you start getting faster, like the tempo? And
No, it kind of just kept me awake because we were doing late hours, long sessions.
well, like when you say long, how long?
I was staying at the studio till 1 a.m. sometimes
at 13.
at 13.
How long have you been recording?
Oh, it's been a while since I did that.
But when did you start? How old were you?
13.
13. Okay, that's super cool. Well, Hailey, look, let's just introduce you real quick. We got Miss Hailey Green in the studio. Say hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
That's your camera right there.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
just
That's
for
our
you.
main camera right there, and then yeah.
And we got Hailey's mom over there. Hey, Hailey's mom. Thank y'all for coming so much. And everyone watching, welcome back to another episode of Kathy and Susie's Kids.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Matthew.
And I'm Hailey.
And Hailey's here. So Hailey, so take us back to 13. You start recording. Clearly it took something before that, right? Somebody said, this girl's got something.
Oh, yeah.
So when did you first start singing?
I've been singing since I was 2. And my parents, they always tell me that they knew that I was going to be a singer because when we would be in the car and a random Justin Timberlake song would be on. Don't ask why Justin Timberlake. But
JT, we get it.
it's
The hair.
It probably was. But my head would just pop up out of a deep sleep and start singing and dancing.
Garrett, roll that intro, dog.
I got the yellow ribbon. So, it's okay. How many times did you sit back just relaxing? Understand movements coming in, yeah, we got the packs in. I don't really wanna see no more traffic. Last pack just came in, let's get it out quick.
I had a hard
Wanna be okay, wanna be alright.
Where's that number?
Wanna see the world.
No way.
Did he leave?
He did.
Oh, I don't blame him. We're about to be back on though. Yeah. We're back.
I just like clean audio. So.
Yeah, we just had to turn off the rain, man. We were trying to make it smell good in here, and
It does smell good in here.
like I said, we had women on. We try to. I mean, this is a guy's studio. We really do. We don't take care of it probably as well as we should. So, don't tell on us, okay?
It's not worse.
As long as it looks good in here to y'all.
It's not worse than my room.
Okay. So back to singing since you were 2. Do you listen to Justin Timberlake? Are you the only one in your family that's musically gifted, or?
No, my brother likes to drum.
Okay.
And I noticed that my baby brothers, they have an interest in like different music styles.
You try to influence them?
Yeah.
Like, so who influenced you?
None of my like older relatives are really into music like that. My aunt used to sing around the house a lot. And I would just go through music video after music video on the couch. And I think that's just how I came to love it at such a young age.
So you say at such a young age.
Now, was there music videos back then? I mean, TRL stopped for a while. Or was it TRL?
She's the internet. I mean, she's got tablets and stuff, right?
Yeah, YouTube. So for us, when we started, they used to have MTV. You remember that, Mom? MTV used to play music videos. And they'd have
every day after school.
Total Request Live.
And you have to wait for your song to come on. You
Yeah.
couldn't even go
No YouTube.
pick it out.
Wait.
Yeah,
No.
none of this instant on demand. You might go all day before you heard a Justin Timberlake song or Britney Spears, which were like up and coming names whenever we were kids.
And then they just got rid of it after a while. Just went straight to like reality TV shows. But yeah, that was the only way we got to like get off school and be like, TRL's coming on. We got to hurry up and watch it, or we'd miss that song.
No.
And
so excuse us for the disconnect sometimes here. We're learning. It's been a while since I've had a conversation with a woman of your age, just because of the fact of like, I don't have any kids of my own, not yet, and anybody who's my age, their kids are younger, so again, sorry if we come off and we say anything that is over your head or start talking about like Game Boys, which you don't even probably know what that
I
is.
know what Game Boy
Okay.
is.
On me and Matt's time. So I would say my first CD in boombox, I was probably 6, and it was Stevie B, and that was my dad got that for me. Santa got it for me, but like I had Stevie B, and I think my brother got Johnny O. So that's like, I mean, that's.
And do you even know what a CD is?
I know what it's.
Okay, all right. Back to I pre-apologize for this. So
Not that little.
Hey,
Okay.
what was your first?
my first CD, I'm embarrassed to say it,
Just
but I
drop
will.
it.
Okay, it was the soundtrack to The Little Mermaid, and it had Sebastian the Crab on the front of it. So, what was your first CD, Hailey?
I think it was a Pink CD because of that one.
Okay,
Because of my
okay.
mother.
See, Pink's rock and roll.
Exactly.
All right, so back to you didn't have a lot of you said influences other than your aunt, right? Singing in the house.
Just because I used to love to sing with her.
So, what was the music?
Everything, anything that would play. She would just walk around the house cleaning and singing, and I would just follow her around.
That's what's up. Jordan, what would you used to sing?
I mean, I think my grandma always had like Otis Redding on, or Fat Dominoes, or like Celine Dion was always my grandma's thing. So
I know that one.
Celine?
yeah, well, my grandma was like, I mean, this is the South. So my grandma worked at a shrimp factory. She'd get off of work, she'd pop open a cold beer. This is what she did. This is her routine. Put salt on it, and she would play music and sing for a couple hours. And her girlfriends would come over and they would sing like the Cher. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, I know who that is.
Cher's greatest hits. Comments?
Comments.
Garrett, comments?
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, that's what happens when we have people
Yeah.
tuning in, just so you know. So we should probably give you a warning before we just come on in with that.
I was like, what was
And then
that?
Garrett will read some comments. We like to let the fans interact with us. So guys, if you got any questions for Hailey, y'all bring them on. But no, my dad used to listen to 102.3 the oldies whenever I was a kid, and I would ride around, and it was the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And now the oldies is the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So it hurts my feelings when I put on the 102 and I hear like Nirvana on there, and I'm like,
Love
I know, me too, but I don't feel like it's old. So. But I have, I guess, become a fan of you, Hailey. We've seen you at a few events. The pink dress run, you did the cannery. I think that's what you play at the cannery a lot, right?
A lot.
A lot at your home bar.
Hmm.
So you got some flutes on you. You can sing, girl.
I try.
Yeah. And it's soul, and it's the old music that I feel like we're just talking about that your grandma was singing. You said you knew these people. So who's your favorite artist?
Oh, you can't ask a musician who their favorite
You're
artist
supposed to say
is.
me. No, I don't know.
I mean-
No, or who do you take the most? Let me ask that. Let me rephrase it then. Who do you take the most influence from? Do you try to mix it all together?
Well, I mix it all together, but I think Avril Lavigne and Pink are two of my main influencers.
I like it.
And you jammed out at the pink dress run. That's one of the tunes you jammed out to.
Was what was it?
I was standing next to your dad, and he was looking great in his dress.
Thank you. That's actually supposed to be my dress.
No, it was your dress though.
It's
It was-
hers.
Yeah,
but
that's what he told me. He said, "That's my wife's dress. Like, does it look good?" I was like,
Actually, it's supposed to be passed down because my mom wore it, my sister wore it, and I'm supposed to wear it.
Well, their dad's got a turn in it.
But listen, I got the short jeans, and my sister and my mom got the tall ones, and I'm not gonna be able to fit in it.
Oh, well, Bob wore dresses. Dresses will come.
or they can get it hemmed. I think, right?
Yeah, we know a tailor.
Yeah.
No. So let's talk about the obvious. Like you were picked out of a crowd, or you had auditioned, right? You auditioned for these shows. The Voice. What else have you auditioned for?
I actually think The Voice is the only thing I've auditioned
Okay.
for.
I didn't know that. All right. So you made it on twice. You got on TV. I saw.
Well,
Well, tell me. You tell me.
so it's kind of weird because the first time I made it on the show, but I didn't make it on the show in a way.
Right.
I did a blind audition, but I did not get selected.
Okay.
But the second time I actually ended up getting a chair turn, Blake Shelton, and it was at the very last second. Scared the life out of me. And I don't know if I know y'all watched it, so I don't know if you saw me collapse, like almost collapse at the end.
Is that the feeling of
Yes.
relief? Like you made it?
Yes.
Well, that's a huge honor.
It was stressful.
Oh, I bet it was. Tell me what it was like going there. I mean, how did they treat you when you got there?
Oh, it was amazing.
I mean, it's from you walking into the doors and what did they do for you?
Well, I've said this hundreds of times, but the voice crew, it's like a big family. They treat everyone with respect. Like you treat everyone how you want to be treated. So I actually really enjoyed being there. And I met so many new people, amazing musicians from all across the US. And I think the staff were just amazing because
So that's like day one.
But hold on, let's go on you did it twice though.
mm-hmm.
So it was the first time to the second time the same,
Same staff.
Okay, really? So they're like,
did they remember you?
Yeah, they did.
Well, how could they not?
Even the hotel staff did.
So where was it? Where is it? Is it in New York or in LA or I don't even know.
It's in LA.
Okay. So was that your first time to go to LA?
Yes.
Different world up there, huh?
It very much is.
It's not like St. Martin.
So busy.
I don't know. Pennsylvania's got to be, Philadelphia's got to be somewhat hustle and bustle, I would think. Way different than here.
Not as busy as
LA. No. Well, at what point did you start looking around at your peers in this show and be like, all right, were you weeding them out? Like, were you, you never looked at them as competition? Because ultimately it's competition, right?
I kind of tried to make as many connections as I could there.
Smart girl.
Leave with as many friends as I could.
Yeah.
Because
they're not there for no reason.
Exactly.
Right.
And I know if maybe 4 years in the future, if I want to just meet up with some friends and I'm in town, some musician friends have a jam session, I could possibly go message them and see if we could do that.
Yeah, it's all about who you know. But that is a smart way to look at it.
How many people do you think are all before the whole thing starts? How many, what's the number of people? Is it a few hundred? I mean, how do they?
I think it was
thousands. Oh, gee.
Are we talking about cattle call or just blind audition?
We're talking
you
about.
got to explain to us what cattle call is.
35-year-old men that.
Oh, you don't know what the cattle call is?
No, tell us.
No, we don't.
Oh, this is a treat. I've actually done the cattle call once, and I've tried out for The Voice 3 times.
Okay.
So the cattle call is where what I did, we went to, I think it was Nashville, Tennessee. And it was this huge convention center. And there was a line that went 2 blocks down and turned.
Wow.
And that's how many people were auditioning that day. Just that
And
day.
you got in the very back of the line? Or
Oh, no, I was...
It was like people camping overnights or
We were more in the front than anything.
So it's way bigger than Best Buy getting Xbox or
Yes.
anything like that.
Yes.
so how many people were in that line, would you venture to say? Hundreds?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now, does everybody have a guitar? I mean, everybody has their own.
Some people do.
Okay.
And is it like they'll see everybody in the line or so they have to? Are they obligated? Do they take hours off and sleep and then wake up and come back and start seeing people again? Or?
I'm not actually sure.
Oh, you got a time slot. Okay. That makes more sense.
So like a DMV.
So that's the cattle call.
Oh, no, just like a DMV, Matt.
I hate the DMV.
So,
I had just turned 13. I don't.
so you got to keep in mind though, like when you're telling this stuff, like we're TV, not really big, and like for us to we're learning from you.
Yeah,
like,
that's
this
true.
is like
I told you that.
This is all new for us. Like we're very fascinated by it. So, all them people and they break it up like that, and you're talking. And you got hours you got to wait, and your palms are sweaty. They have to be sweaty. You're probably hungry in line.
Did you have all of your family with you or?
It was just me and my mom.
Oh, trooper. Look at you. So that's got to be a good feeling though, to have some support with you. Because I'm sure you saw some people there that didn't have any support and they're just there by themselves.
There were some people that were there by themselves, but they ended up, okay, so it's kind of like high school on the inside. I'm going to be honest. They all group up into their own little groups in there. Like when we got in there and got through registration and everything, there was a country group, a pop group. There was just all different genres grouped off. I ventured over to the country group. I was the youngest one there and the smallest because it was a bunch of 6 foot something country dudes.
Right.
So I'm standing in the middle and they start singing Old Red by Blake Shelton. So I start singing. And all you could hear was my voice over all of theirs. And I thought it was I listened back to the video because I think it's on my Instagram. And
We need to go check that out.
And you could just hear my little voice coming through. And that's one of my favorite things about doing that cattle call.
At one point, did they all start like looking to see who that was?
Oh, they were all like, "Wait, who is that?"
Where is that? And then
Where is
they
that?
looked down and it was you. That's got to be a good feeling.
It
You know, I
was.
like to be the underdog and like, don't show your full cards. And I feel like, when you do, they got to be right. And that sounds like a cool story there. So what's the difference after cattle call? You said there was a cattle call and was it invitations?
Oh, okay. So I didn't make the cattle call. That was, it was a little bit before I got invited again.
Okay. So you did get invited.
I did. The second time they sent me an email, and I didn't believe it at first. I actually called my mom because I saw the email pop up on my tablet, and I called my mom. I was like, "Mom, what is this?" She was like, that's from The Voice." I'm like, "No, it's not."
Probably the same thing you thought when you got our email asking if you wanted to come on the show, right?
There's so many so Matt, there's so many emails you get now. You don't know if they're real or fake.
That's true.
And I mean, I get it all the time. Like people like, you buy it. The guys don't ever do it, but check your email, make sure it's a legit email, but Amazon's doing it now. Like people will send me these Amazon like purchase orders of like, I ordered all this stuff and then I'll look at it. And it's like x25@gmail.com customer service. And they're trying to get me
Not
to
real.
submit my payment or something. But I mean, I can understand where you're getting.
So after you fact checked it and verified it, you realized it was real.
It did. And then that was season 19 when I went. And it's during the summer. The season that I was during the summer. And it was just the beginning of COVID when we went out there.
That's the one where you sang the Allman Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we did a little bit of research.
Little bit.
That's a sweet song.
It really is.
So tell me what made you choose that?
I liked the message of the song. Just even if you're down, you have to let your soul shine.
Right on. And do you claim your songs in these auditions or good, like, are you singing the same thing that's potentially the person in front of you or behind you singing?
No. So they make sure they go through and they make sure no one's singing the same song for their blind audition. Just in case.
And then what if you are? They make you have a sing off prior or
No,
they
change it.
They make you change it. So do you had to come in with multiple songs ready? Mm-hmm. So what was your stash? Can you reveal it?
Oh Lord, it has been it's been like a year. Oh, I cannot remember.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It amazes me how people like you can remember the words to all these songs. All these songs. I mean, how many songs are in your repertoire?
Oh, there's at least 4 hours worth.
And you're singing every word to every one of them.
And that's
a lot of memory.
The full band set.
That's awesome.
I mean, you gotta. I think with the fact that you gotta cram all that in, and you're not at home either. And that's another thing too. Is like you're not at a home turf, so it's like you're in a different environment. I mean, you perform because when you perform down here, I mean, you own the stage, and even there, you probably own the stage, but it's a different when you like the canner when you step on that stage, that's your stage.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
even at the Crawfish Festival, we saw you there too, and you own that. I mean, that was a dope show.
Thank you.
So,
we were scrambling trying to find a mic stand.
Oh, you should have let us know.
We had, last year they had us out and paid us to run around and interview people.
We were roadies.
Yeah.
So I got video of Jordan taking drums off the stage.
We rode a slide together and we went down together. That was intense. We got kicked off. Y'all got kicked off by Hailey Green.
Yeah, Hailey Green.
We hung out. The really good Cole Jones, Frank Foster, great people. Hailey Green, no.
You got kicked off by Hailey.
Well, we were filming these other guys on stage, and they were like, very, I guess, inviting. And then we didn't know the rules. We were just, a couple podcast guys, and from St. Martin, and when he came on there, we were still out front taking pictures, and his manager didn't like that at all, and yeah, they nixed that.
Almost broke our camera.
Yeah,
made threats.
Yeah,
y'all are abusive.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sorry, Hailey. But
so don't change it when you make it to the top.
Yeah,
sweet.
Forget about the people like us.
No,
and that was, but it was great to see. For me, it was great to see the atmosphere. What goes behind the scenes? You had some really cool artists that are just like real, like love. Just they absorb it all. Like Frank Foster for sure. Like and Cole, like Cole Jones, they were like, that's when the audience brings them alive, and they'll do it every week.
So your fans, they show up religiously to see you play, right?
Some do.
So you
yeah.
know how that feels. I mean, it's almost like you're riding the waves that those people are giving. But so you're in a band, or you got a band that plays with you. How'd you select them? Or did they select you? How did that go down?
Well, I met my guitarist at it was kind of a little acoustic set that I got a guitar player for, and my guitarist Tim, he was at the show and he was saying to me, he was like, you need to learn how to accompany yourself, and you don't need someone else to play for you. He said you need to know how to accompany yourself with a guitar, just so you don't depend on other people.
Right.
So
Smart.
He taught me guitar.
Really? You're fortunate. You know, most people would try to make you dependent on them and not, I guess, independent. But so you've only been playing the guitar for how long then?
2 years, I think.
That's awesome.
I think so, yeah.
I've been playing since I was 12. And you're probably way better than me.
Matt was in a church band, like
Oh,
every Wednesday and Sunday.
Wednesday and Sunday.
dedicated.
But that's where I learned how to play, I guess, music. I took lessons for a little bit. And then I was like, man, I want to rock and roll. I don't want to read these notes. This is lame. And started to play by ear. And then gave away the lessons and just kind of never look back. If I wanted to learn how to play something, like I said earlier, I'd figure it out. I'd put it on my tape deck or my CD player, and I would just, restart it over and over and over again until I found the note, and then work from there by memory. So I know the time and effort that it goes into some of this stuff. So kudos back to you on that too.
And
Thank you.
the reason he says tape deck was because portable CDs were kind of awkward, and you always scratched them. So if guys, you remember this, when you had your CD, if you moved it a little bit, scratch CD, and then it'd be done.
Yeah, if you're in a car, it would bump, and then you were just
It's over with.
Yeah, I mean, that was
you don't know the struggle, Hailey. You're very lucky.
and it was super expensive. It was very
$100 just to play it. Then they were like $30 a piece, $40 a piece. I don't know.
and they always had like select stores you can only get these
You can
things.
buy a song on iTunes for 99 cents now and own it forever. But no, are you on any streaming or right now? Or are you like SoundClouded or
I think I'm on Spotify.
Spotify?
Got one song on Spotify though. I've been jamming out to it, but got one song on there. Okay.
Oh,
Been jamming out Living on a Prayer.
well, if you need me and Jordan to do any kind of background, like, Hayos or
Yeah.
Boombox
I want a
or anything
cowbell
like
for
that, we're down. No,
Are we doing Hanson?
anything. I'm just trying.
I'm down.
So we were working on the song last night. It's terrible, but we were having fun doing it, and it's something that I've been able to take on my I guess I wouldn't call it a passion, because I would still do it a lot if it was really a passion, but my little bit of knowledge for it and take it in with him and turn it into something fun to create with. How often do you create like new songs, new beats? What are you doing?
I'll just randomly start strumming on a guitar and I'll write it down in a little notebook, like a chord progression, or I'll just be sitting, because one of my classes is actually a School of Rock class. Like, they made it a class.
Wait, that's the thing with Jai Black?
Well, it's no Jack Black.
He doesn't teach it?
It's no Jack Black, but it
Okay.
took me out of beginner's guitar class,
Okay.
which the teacher was like, you don't need to be in this class. Let's put you in this one.
Is that at St. Martin?
Mhm.
Look at them doing things.
They're doing things.
Yeah, so proud.
St. Martin, like I wonder what, like, do they, how big's the music room in St. Martin now?
They just built a new wing.
Okay, because I went to school, we had the old high school by the football fields.
Yeah, it's like the middle school now.
Oh,
maybe,
that's
or
the middle school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then the junior, like our middle school or junior high was next to it.
It was all backwards.
Yeah, we
So
didn't have
upside down.
it was very like, we didn't have AC in high school. I remember
There was no
that.
AC
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
band hall for sure, and that was just a band hall.
I would bring fans to class, like the ones, the little Flint. Like I had two of them, and I always kind of charge a little few dollars here and there.
So I guess you're not in the band. You're on the football team.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
I mean, it's been a roller coaster because I've been playing.
Because it's St. Martin.
Yeah, that too.
We went 0-10, I think, my senior year there. So I feel you.
We're trying.
But you're a female on typically an all male sport. Tell me how that happened.
So you want to hear the story on how I
Yeah,
started
absolutely,
playing?
absolutely.
All right. Well, I was 5, and my mom took my little brother to sign up for football and me for cheerleading. Well, we get there to the youth fields, and I see the boys roughhousing on the field, and I look at my dad, and then I look at my mom, and I'm like, I want to do that. I don't want to do the girl stuff. I want to do that. My dad looked at me like he had seen a ghost.
Yeah.
And
'cause
then
you said you're the second oldest, right? So yeah, you're my. That's not what you can normally get out of a little girl.
Well, my mom, she was kind of against it to start with, weren't you? She didn't want me to do it, but she wasn't going to stop me. My dad, he ran home, grabbed a pair of cleats.
He was ready.
He was ready to go. But I started playing. I did end up getting hurt in like my first year. My kneecap got messed up.
Ooh, ouch.
I don't know. Some kid didn't like that there was a female on the team. I think I stole his position,
That
and he took his helmet through my knee.
oh nasty.
And then I played in the next game. I was fine, but it was
Oh,
terrible.
you're a boss. You're a boss.
It was terrible for a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
But
You didn't stop.
I didn't stop.
So it started when you were 5, really? And you played every year since then? Wow. Are you the only girl on the team right now?
Yes.
Okay. Or is there still people that are mad that you're taking their positions? Or it's all right. I mean, you're better than some. It's just the way it is. People are better
You
than
played
others.
for St. Martin?
I played for St. Martin. I don't think there was any positions to take there. We dressed
Position?
out every position. We only had, I think, 9 people on the football team whenever I was there. So no, there was 33 people, and we all went everybody went both ways. There was
St. Martin was smaller back then.
and we had just went
Oh.
from 4A to 5A.
Okay.
So we were the smallest 5A school. All the other schools were dressing out like 0 to
And did y'all win a lot back
99.
then?
So my 10th grade year, or my 11th grade year, we actually went to the playoffs for the first time ever in school history. And then we graduated, I think, like 8 or 9 key players, and then we came back and went 0-10. And we lost our coach. We had new coaches. I think I had a different coach every year I played there. So, which Whitehead was the coach there, I
He
guess.
just retired this year.
Retired. He's a good guy. TJ Wyndham, Coach Wyndham.
Yeah.
He was our quarterback.
Really?
Yeah, I played football with. Actually, me and TJ played Little League football.
He's a
together.
gym coach now.
Is he?
He's a gym coach.
What?
He was the offensive coordinator.
And I played flag football. We were the Dolphins, and we got separated. I went to the Raiders. He went to the Falcons.
Yeah,
And that's Matt was
See?
on Falcons. So they got rid
that's
of
how
the
old we
Dolphins.
are.
TJ was our quarterback at flag football. The fact that, for us and see our buddies that are coaches now, it's kind of,
Yeah, it's funny looking back.
it's
on it.
funny.
Well, he's a gym coach at the middle school.
Now, does he do like gymnastics?
No.
Okay.
No, he's
Just like dodgeball and yeah, okay.
PE. And he was I think he was an assistant coach for middle school football.
Okay. Well, I know Brian McClellan was a buddy of mine. I played football with him. He's coaching there.
He's
Justin's there too, huh?
He's also a math teacher.
Yeah. And then is Kevin Fayard still there? He was the coach Fayard. He was a linebacker.
Oh, yeah.
He was like he
He's-
coached the linebackers whenever I
Still
was
there.
there.
Okay.
He's one of my teachers.
Is he? So he was.
What,
He was.
history?
Tell him I said hello.
Is he a history teacher?
It was his first year ever coaching. Whenever
He
it
was
was
my
our
teacher,
senior
too.
year, so he's a good guy, real good
Yeah.
guy.
Justin Holland's there too, right?
Yeah, so you're in good company. We're,
Oh, yeah.
we're all yellow jackets around here. We say sting them.
So yeah, Cassie's our age.
We don't say sting.
Really?
'em.
Yeah, like we all went to school with Cassie.
And her mom, the principal, is Stina.
Miss Dina Holland.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we don't have to play that game anymore. It's probably
And then
awkward
Barry-
for you. You got to go
where-
see
where's-
these people tomorrow. We don't ever see them.
You're
So
like, wait.
When I was in school, Barry Amaker used to ride around in a scooter, electric scooter
Hey,
around school.
He's probably been gone, so you don't even know who that
He's
is.
a superintendent, Barry Amaker, Dr. Amaker.
I know.
He used to have a
him.
scooter though, and he'd ride down.
He was the
hall.
principal, and he abused his power, and he got a scooter, an electric scooter, and he would ride it
Yeah.
around. And someone stole it one year.
This is way before like the Tesla movement. You know, like remember the old electric, like right when it came out, real popular scooters that everybody had with the seat. He had a
Oh, he probably paid $10,000 for
yeah,
this thing.
and he
back
like
then.
rode around, and you can hear it though. It made a lot of noise. So
Yeah.
and, well,
in the hallway.
In the
Yeah,
hallway, we'd
in the
be in
hallway.
class, and you see his little Pee Wee Herman flag going.
and he's wearing a suit with a tie.
So it's like an early Paul Blart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, dude, it was so
That's
awesome.
just the best way I think we could. Put
I
it.
was office aid or
Okay.
helper. Or I love that. That was
So
my
we've come a
favorite
long
class.
way.
That was my favorite
You got
class.
new buildings
We have new
now.
assistant principals. Like we have Mr. Gurman, Miss Miller.
Yep, never heard of them. Probably great people. So St. Martin is like on the map now, though. They're making like the 5A school testing. I saw that.
Yeah, better.
The basketball team
Oh,
is
yeah.
really, really good. Charlie Pavlis, good buddy of ours. He's done amazing things with that program.
My niece is Jalen Duron.
Wait, Jalen Duron's your niece?
Yeah, I'm a Duron. That's my little niece.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell us anything that we don't even know about
that's
our
my niece.
family.
Jalen, J-Bug. We call her J-Bug.
You gotta tell me
Oh,
the
God.
story.
Okay, wait, can we talk about the story? There's a story?
She's fine.
All right, let's hear it.
It's a transition from football to softball.
Yeah, okay, so
you have to understand that first.
So you're a softballer too.
First off, I'm sorry, Jalen.
I love it.
So football season is right before softball season, right?
Right.
And it was fun day. So these games didn't count, but my competitive self, I was playing pitcher that day, and this is Little League, so I wasn't actually pitching. I was just standing there filling the box. Well, she was at third, making her way home. Someone hit a pop fly, and it landed dead in the center of home and third. I had to make a choice, Jalen or the ball. I chose the ball,
Oh
and
yeah.
I kind of tackled her.
Oh,
Well,
well,
Jalen, now you know.
it
the
was
story.
fun day.
Yeah, it's fun day.
She put her whole body.
Well, that's because you've trained how to tackle in
Exactly.
football.
Thank
and
you.
Hey.
yeah, I got your back, girl. And,
Thank
and
you.
if you can't take the heat, stay out the kitchen. That's the way the story's written.
And again, Jalen, I'm so sorry.
So there are casualties with war. No one was harmed in the making
Do you
of this
remember
fun day.
Because I mean,
No.
it's a blur for me. I can't remember.
I remember doing like the egg pass.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's field day.
Oh, there's a difference.
Yeah, fun day is just for like sports.
Oh, every day was fun day for me whenever I was in school.
I used to.
Must be nice.
Yeah, no.
My favorite thing was
It wasn't nice. It didn't benefit me later on in life.
we didn't. But when we went to school, we didn't have any like surveillance cameras. It was very like
There were no security guards.
doors were always open. Like they didn't have that many teachers. I used to drive the coach's driver's ed. I
Yeah.
used to bring him to the gas station, like McDonald's and stuff.
Did y'all have Coach Tally?
I had Kim Leetort, Coach Leetort. I love you.
Yeah.
I
Miss
don't
you.
remember Lita.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out Litor.
But I used to be able to drive, and I'd be get some
I
McDonald's.
actually got in trouble for stealing, quote unquote,
What'd you steal?
the driver's ed car one time because me and Kovacevic we had that period together, and every day we would go to Taco Bell. It was right before lunch. And that was our thing. And we come back with boxes of tacos and just hand them out like they were dollar bills. And
Well, it would have been a lot easier for you because there's now a Taco Bell right next.
yeah, there wasn't. We had to go all the way to the Iberville for
Very
this.
Yeah.
close now.
Well, anyway, this particular day, we get there and we're waiting on Coach Leetort to show up, and we're like 20 minutes into our free drive time. And we're like, where's this guy at? Finally, we had the keys to the car. We're like, let's just go.
Yeah, and I always use the teacher's bathroom too. That was another thing too. I was always.
We're not trying to set a bad influence on you or anything.
I'm just
but
being
we
honest.
just
Right
might
now.
be giving you some ideas to write songs about.
Yeah.
No.
They know us.
Yeah,
they know
yeah.
us the same way.
Needless to say,
They know us.
We call some ruckus. Now we're trying to give back.
So when we started going to St. Martin too, we had to go through a big transition. Okay, we didn't have uniforms, so they made us do a transition of uniforms. So we get written up all the time for like our shirt not being tucked in.
yeah, our shorts
Oh,
being
man,
too long.
So
or-
this was like weird for us. We're like, what are we doing wearing these clothes? Like I remember right when they launched the whole uniform thing. Remember they did that fashion show we had to go to?
Yeah.
They made us go to a fashion show to show us what we're about to wear.
and it was to prevent bullying.
Yeah.
So tell me now, have we fixed bullying?
No,
What? That didn't work.
it was pointless.
And then,
No.
so me and my brother were like, you know what? We're gonna break our spirit. So we started dyeing our hair blue to match our shirts. We're like, yeah, we're gonna have blue hair, and got in trouble for that after a while. Like,
Well,
gee,
They finally let us have colored hair now.
no.
It was a typo.
Did you have to petition for
Listen,
it?
No, I heard it was a typo in the handbook that they printed this year that said students can instead of students can't.
Oh man,
do you have
somebody's getting fired.
You have that picture of me and Matt at Beauty and Bow? It's still.
I hope not. I hope he doesn't.
I did the Beauty and the Bow thing.
Now we have there's a picture of me and
We didn't win.
We have a
We
lot of
didn't
pictures
win.
of me and Matt at St. Martin. Beauty and Bows for sure. We did a lot of the. You have it on there?
I hope not.
It's in the images.
Huh?
StreamYard?
Yeah.
Oh,
So they made you cut your hair?
yeah. So when I came back from The Voice the first time, I had my hair purple, blue, and pink.
Ooh, I know it looks
and it
sick.
was so long. I chopped half, not actually more than half. I chopped my hair up to here.
Just to abide by the rules that the man had to inflict on.
Well,
us.
and it still wasn't enough for them. So I color stripped it, bleached it, tried to do every little remedy to get these little blue strands out of the front of my hair. And the next day after I had done all that, my hair is fried at this point. I'm carrying my lunch, and one of the assistant principals, they go, "Excuse me, you're not allowed to have color in your hair." And I said, listen,
buddy.
I have done so much to my hair in the past 24 hours.
I'm trying.
Give me a break.
You know, hey, if you don't have haters, you're doing something wrong.
You know,
Haters gonna hate.
Then I must be doing a lot right.
That's right.
So, and plus you got to think, and you know, now what you look at me here? You looking? Comments? No comments?
Everyone wants her to sing.
Everyone wants her to sing.
Hey, drop some comments in there because
Did you have any songs that you like were thinking that maybe you would sing for us or no? Or
guys tell
you
Garrett
didn't
right
think
now
that you were going to
comment.
come on this podcast and we weren't going to ask you to sing?
Hey, it's not our fault. Garrett's not commenting right now.
Comments. Wah, 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 wah. Is she going to sing, bro? Blake? I don't know. Maybe.
I might.
Yeah, she
Somebody
might.
wants to know what's your favorite memory from The Voice.
I'm meeting my minor chords from season 19, and then all the minors. Like the minors are kind of the ones that I connect with the most. So it was really good meeting people my age.
Okay, so when you say minor chords, you said minor chords, right?
Mhm.
Is that what they called the underage singers?
Well, we made a group chat.
Okay,
Season
because
19.
I'm here thinking a little bit of music knowledge that you're actually talking about, like you learn minor
Yes,
chords, and I'm like,
and
surely
I
you had to know
no
those before you
knowledge,
went
so
to
I'm
school.
like, are you talking about chords?
Because it makes sense because
Okay.
we're singers, but we're minors.
Okay, it does
so
make
we
sense.
are minor chords.
I told you if we're old, keep us hip. Let us know. Okay,
Got you.
all right.
We're
So
not hip. I figured this out right
that's
now.
why I said keep
Hanging
us
out with
hip.
her right now, we're like, we are not hip.
Yeah, true.
So before I forget this, guys, she did the pink dress run with for us. She came out, performed. Today we ended up we delivered a check to Memorial, which helps with breast cancer. We raised $55,668 this year for wearing a pink dress. What about that, guys?
Yeah, so come on out next year. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be better.
And we started this. Me and John started this with and Cam and a group of us, but me and John started this with 15 runners. So to
Really?
see that from that, yeah, we're like, because Liz was like trying to like not tell us the total, and we're sitting there giving a check like, oh snap. So guys, come out. We got the karaoke too. You've been a big part of it. Bring some of your friends. You know, we're not hip, but like, hey, y'all come out and hang out with Hailey.
Yeah, she is hip.
I tried.
That's
She'll
her-
sign your autographs.
That's her and her dad right there. That's her and her dad right there. That's her.
Oh Lord,
That's her dad, and that's her mom's dress.
And that's the dress
How
that
old's
they were
dress?
upset about.
my dress
That
actually.
dress is 17 years old.
17.
And he was proud about that too. He's like, you like this vintage dress? Like he was
so proud.
he
of
was
it.
super proud. And he got on stage and he started dancing and stuff.
Did he win best dress?
No.
No, that
Terry won.
Terry,
Of course Terry
Terry
won.
rolled up on a
On a
Harley.
On the Harley, I saw, yeah, with the pink. Yeah, that's just too much. Over the top. Over the
No,
top.
it was just right.
No. What did you wear? Did you have pink stuff?
I did.
Did you dye your hair?
No,
That's your signature
did
move.
I?
You didn't want. You wanted to be able to go to
No,
school the
I
next
thought
day.
you had some pink in your hair.
I probably
A little
did because
pink.
I dyed my hair purple and then it faded to pink.
See,
We're allowed to have hair color at school now,
because of the typo.
just because of the
But what
typo.
colors though?
All of them.
Really?
Like
Okay.
there's people with split dyes. There's people with rainbow hair.
Do you have to still have to tuck in your shirt?
No, nobody follows the dress code.
Oh,
anymore.
dude, you know what? If you got, I remember when Dion, I'm telling you, I got written up for having my shirt. Like my buddy we were always fake fighting in school and stuff. And I remember him just grabbing my shirt, pulling it out. And I couldn't rat on him. Now I can, we're older, but like me and him both had a vacuum the hallways because he untucked my shirt.
Child labor laws. I
Yeah,
remember
right
one
up
time
in
they made me clean out all
Ugh.
the rugs, and I'm like,
There's
this
a
is my
lot of like,
punishment?
huh?
With a hallways carpet.
Yeah, it was so nasty back then.
But that's what they did. Like, hey, you know what? You're in trouble. You're going to be cleaning this place. Yeah, it was very, St. Martin's become a long way.
Yeah, we're proud
just
of
glad
it.
y'all
We're
got
gonna have a
to see-
mayor one day. It's
Huh?
gonna be a town. It's gonna be a whole
Y'all got
town.
Taco Bell, you said, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
coming up.
So,
Got a little Caesars over there now.
so we're from Latimer. And
so
yeah.
we're at,
yeah. My parents lived on where Parker's Road, Martin's Lake is.
oh yeah, we're
That's by my parents' house right there.
Right
So
there.
we would have rode the bus together if we would have been in school. At the
and
same time.
I was, where Crew Thirds Country Corner is?
Mhm.
On the corner, the house on the corner, that's where I grew up. And my grandma had the catfish pond.
Really.
Yeah, we didn't have bicycles. We had four wheelers.
Four wheelers.
And cardboard
That's how it
boxes.
went
I
down.
want a 4-wheeler.
Oh, well,
Well, we
you
have
got to get a
oyster-
job and work really, really hard, and you can go buy one.
Technically, I have a job.
There you go. We'll
You do
save
get-
all that
You do
money.
get paid for gigs.
I do. It's not a normal job, but it is technically
So
a job.
how many gigs are you doing now?
I
I heard you say gig nights earlier.
Yeah.
So it's established. It's a thing.
Yes.
Gig nights.
Yes.
How many of those you get in a week?
So ever since I got back from The Voice, it's been a little slower. So maybe 1 or 2 a week. But before it was at least 3 a week.
And I was telling you, like, me and Jordan designate Monday and Tuesdays to this. How many days a week do you designate? Do you got to practice and mix with that too, or?
Usually we do Mondays, or not Mondays, Wednesdays. Come on. Why am I copying you?
That's okay. People have been doing it my whole life.
No, we do Wednesdays usually for full band, and then I think we'll do Tuesdays, Thursdays for acoustic duo.
Okay.
If it depends on if we have a gig or not, but Friday nights we'll do band practice too.
Okay.
So,
You know, I had this vision. It's Hailey, me, and you, and black turtlenecks in the back of the background music.
Singing.
Yeah, we can probably be the backup vocals.
That's why I mentioned it earlier. She did not look like she was interested at all.
I've never said
you
that.
Call, you can call.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where our own bops come into.
Yeah, we should do it.
Well, let's work on our own music first, and then we'll see if she accepts our talent.
We're gonna have 80s techno beat in there though. Somehow.
Yeah, because it might not mix with your flow. We don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're learning. We're figuring it out. Yeah.
Oh, we are.
But since you've been on these shows, but you're still an independent artist, correct?
Mhm.
Are you think you're ever going to sign, or you want to? A lot of these artists now are going independent, and they're kind of, now you can pay for studio time and get do your own marketing. You think you're gonna sign?
Well, what I really want to do at this point is do tours. I want to tour. I want to branch out to different states. I don't want to just stay on the coast. As much as I love the coast,
Right.
I want to be able to branch out and do a little more.
Well, I don't think you're going to have any problems with that.
I actually had All Reds in Oklahoma contact me, and I'll be there in March.
Really? So you're already booking. Look at you. Go. And ultimately that's a way to gain a following.
And that's a Blake Shelton big.
That's where he's from.
That's his big bar there, right?
Yep.
So you get to play at his
I
bar.
know.
So, like, you got his number in your phone now? Like, he gives you tips still, or like, no, not yet. But I mean, it's got its perks. Look, you're going to play there.
I read an article though, like when you got eliminated, a lot of people like. What article it was 30 you probably pull it up, Gary, but it's 37%.
Yeah, 36.
36% of people were like they weren't happy with the decision they made. Like if getting eliminated. There's an article, there's a big group of people like
really?
fans. Yeah, that were
Don't read it. What the haters have to say.
no, this is not haters. This is people that were like disappointed that when you got eliminated, there's like he said 36% of people didn't want you to go. They felt like that you got robbed.
Well, are you going to go back, right?
I thought it was.
Your ad percentage was 72% winning.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it all statted out like that.
Yeah.
That's
So-
a real thing though when they vote, right?
I got screenshots on my phone.
So, are you going back?
Not to The Voice.
No. Done with that?
I've done my time.
That ship has been eaten.
That ship has sailed.
Okay, so what's
Wait,
next?
did you say that ship has been eaten?
That chip, like chips and salsa.
Oh,
I'm
that
fat.
chip.
Like, I gotta talk about food a lot.
We got cookies right here. Emily and her family, they actually did some baking, and she's like, would they like a plate of cookies? Thanks, Emily.
Well, who would?
They look delicious.
At least they look.
They're all
They
the same.
look so good.
Yeah.
Her aunt, my grandma had the catfish pond. You keep going right past catfish pond. That's her aunt that's been there for she's been living there for 40 years, and they all get together once a year, the whole family, and they bake goods during Christmas,
I
but
love that.
made with love.
So, what's y'all's family's tradition? Do y'all have any? Like,
7 foot.
yeah,
I don't.
no.
Bigfoot?
There's a new kid like every year, so it changes.
We do a Santa family picture every year.
Okay,
Y'all like the
that's
Brady Bunch, though, right?
We roll deep on the Santa.
We do.
Wow.
We do. We scare Santa.
does he get up and like take
He's
5?
like, I need a break.
So you're, I mean, older than you take a lot of responsibilities probably on rearing some of these kids and helping out, right?
4 little brothers.
4 little brothers. Oh, it's all boys.
Yes.
Okay, wow. Oh, that's probably fun.
Yeah. That's a word for it.
Y'all have like Nerf wars?
They could be your band,
We're
Hailey.
not allowed to have Nerf guns.
You should teach each one of them an instrument, and
yet.
then boom.
Actually, that's my plan. I set up a drum kit in my room. Actually,
Start
No, I bet your mom and dad really appreciate that.
I'm soundproofing my room soon.
So, I mean, is there any aspirations on getting a studio or a music? I mean, where do you guys practice at? Not at your house, surely, right?
Oh no, we have the jam room, and we go there for.
That's
practice.
that's by Toronto's, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we've been there. We had a studio there at one point.
That's
Jared and Joey was.
they're over there. Yeah, they're the Brownwater Banter is over there, and the Sound, I think, right? Yeah.
Dave's her.
Dave Toronto. That's my
Okay,
drummer.
well, Dave.
That's my drummer.
Oh, no doubt, I know him. So you get to hook up on crawfish.
I've actually never had. Actually, he did give me crawfish once. He gave me like 2 full bags. I'm like,
Trash bags.
Did you know what to do
you
with them?
like crawfish?
I love crawfish.
Okay.
But he just handed them to me. I was like, wait.
Because our merchant.
Are you the crawfish guy? I don't know. That's what it is an odd gift if you didn't know that his family was.
Well, I knew that, but like it was just unexpected. It was out of nowhere. And
I don't care where you're at. Anybody wants to give me crawfish, I'm taking them.
You know,
I mean, I took it, of course.
But my problem, Dave, is last season you were out a good bit, and I get there at the long time, and I was pretty upset about it. I drive over to Toronto's, and they were sold out.
We got to get there early.
I know. I need to figure that out.
Early bird gets the worm.
They got good crawfish.
The crawfish.
Yeah, they got really good
Fire.
crawfish.
They got the recipe
Fire,
down to
yeah.
a T. Them Torontos, they know.
That's
what
all they
they're
do.
doing.
I mean, it's a gas station, guys. Like really, it's a gas station.
I don't even think they sell gas. I just think it's a station.
It's just
It's a convenience store.
It's a convenience store that's got
In St.
crawfish,
Martin, what
energy
kind of?
drinks, beef jerky, beer,
Crawfish.
and Tom's chips.
Do they do po' boys too?
Ah, you know, if they
No.
do, I've never had
I
I
one.
thought
don't
they
they
used.
might.
To. No, that okay. Never mind. That different place.
Should do you have an original song you want to sing?
Oh, not at the moment.
Do you have any like somebody else's song that you can sing?
Maybe.
Yeah, let's hear something. Should we just like pull random requests or no, we're not gonna do that.
Do you need Matt's guitar?
We call that kamikaze.
Oh, he
karaoke.
has a guitar.
Yeah.
Do you have a capo too?
I don't think I do have a capo. I'm sorry.
Oh no. This
Um,
might be difficult, but we're gonna figure.
Do you
it
want
out.
to play for Matt?
no, I can. Yeah, sorry. I wish I might. There was a capo at some point that was sitting on that neck. I don't know if it's
Blow
here or not.
people's eardrums.
What?
No, we don't care about them, dude. It's
Yeah,
about us.
yeah,
it's
it's not-
all
yeah.
about what's going on in the studio.
Oh Lord, I forgot I have that.
Make sure it's in tune because Oliver likes to turn the keys and actually Jordan does too sometimes. So,
I gotta take my nails off. Give me a second.
oh man, we
don't
didn't know
have
you were
to-
gonna have
no,
to
you
do
don't have
that.
to.
We didn't. We were gonna do that to you,
Yeah, but-
Hailey. I would have played, but you're already in. You're in. So, that is a true dedicated artist right there. We are very grateful.
You pulled your nails off right now. Can you put them back on or no?
Heck no.
Well, at least we're gonna give you.
Mom, you did it right. You did all right. All right. Well, now that we're
It's-
barehanded, yeah, let's hear it.
I've got one hand of nails.
I like it. So you don't need a pick then.
Garrett, how's it gonna sound? So I need to move it when because you got to have them. Yeah.
Yeah, Gary, let us know if we need to move the microphone around and make it sound good.
I think I have to do God's country.
Okay, do it. Let's hear it. I'm ready.
Okay. I can't hear me. I have to.
Yeah, take it off. Take it off. Do whatever you need to do.
You know what? I'm gonna just take this off.
Yeah, pop them off. Set them on the counter.
Here we go. I'm not needy.
No. We put you on the spot.
I was not in tune.
Yeah, let's. Oof. We want to tune it real quick?
Yeah, let me
I can tune it. I can tune it by ear real quick.
let me let you do that. It'll be faster than my phone.
Maybe. Probably not. It's been a while.
Oh
What would we do? Lose some cookies?
no! Really just ripped off. Nice.
Did you just get them done?
No, they're fake.
Oh,
It's a little bonnet.
I don't know how to do nails, so.
Well, it's Walmart. Walmart is my friend when it comes to nails, and I'll be able to put these ones back on. That one's gone.
Well, you don't do. You should just do one hand. One hand.
See,
Yeah,
I've done that before.
that'd be dope. Just you paint the other one. And you could get away with like painting them same color kind of, and nobody ever really. I mean, maybe one hand be fine. I don't know. Like some.
Yeah, we're
claws.
guys. We don't know anything
Yeah, we
about
don't know
nails.
anything. Like yeah. Emily, do you? I mean, yeah.
Have you ever had anybody with their nails off in front of you?
No, that was the first. Actually, I've seen a girl do it and like I'm about to fight, like pop, 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 and then they start throwing fists.
Where was this at?
I don't talk about that.
Okay.
So let me get it. Here you go, Mom. Thank you.
We got a trash can over there if you want to keep in your pocket or save
Throw 'em
them.
in the trash can. I've got like 7 boxes of fake nails at my house.
Do you do them yourself or your mom help you?
I do them myself.
Okay. That'd be kind of hard for me. I couldn't do it.
It's just a bottle of glue.
I know. I'm
All right, I think I got.
I'm
it.
ADHD, so this would be
It's
like
better than it was.
Oh, thank you.
It's way better than it was.
Let's not catch this on fire.
If we do, it's okay. I write insurance for a living.
No.
Yeah, we'll burn that too.
this is all allegedly,
Everything's alleged.
all CG.
All right, yeah. I'm so excited.
Okay, let's. Right outside of this one church town is a culture world, a whole lot of nothing. Gotta feed the lamb, ain't my ground. This is God's country. Pray for rain and thinking when it's falling, cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate. Yes, that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shining dogs running. Saved by the sound of a being found, Dixie whistle in the wind. Edge of heaven bound, the devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. How much this song you want me to do?
All of it.
Okay.
I've got goosebumps.
It's
Turn the dirt and work until the week's done. We take a break and bake bread on Sunday and do it all again. We're proud to be from God's country. I saw the light in the sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shining the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a being found, Dixie whistle in the wind, get your heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, didn't stick around. This is God's country. Ciao.
This is dope.
It's impressive. She just picked up guitar too.
Yeah, Tim was totally right.
Wow.
I don't care what my head story is or what kind of pine wood box I end up in. When it's my time, lay me 6 feet deep in God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shining dogs running. Saved by the sound of a being found, Dixie whistle in the wind, get your heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, didn't stick around. This is God's country. Yeah, I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a being found, Dixie whistle in the wind, get your heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
Woo! That was awesome, Hailey. That was awesome.
That's
Thank you.
insane.
I appreciate it. Thank you for that gift. I feel like we just got a dose of some awesomeness.
Thank you.
No, that's probably the best my guitar's ever been played. We don't have to do anything with it. You can sign it now, and we'll hang it on the wall
Yeah.
here. And,
Where's the marker?
that is one thing that you have to do before you leave. So in the bathroom back there, I don't know if you've seen it yet, we collect signatures. Okay. And it's probably not, you're probably going to start signing a lot of stuff here soon.
Okay.
So we're going to give you some practice, and we like to do little motivational quotes back there too. So you'll see some other people's stuff, kind of give you some inspiration, or you might know what you want to put, but make sure before you check out of here that you go back there and sign that thing.
And
I already know what I'm saying.
Perfect.
okay. And so if you got anything right now, you can hop on that camera, Garrett, throw that camera. You can shout out all your handles.
Yeah. Let's get some
where are you gonna be
followers.
playing that
Yeah.
soon?
I've got my Instagram, which is Hailey Green Music Official. It's a long name. I don't know why. TikTok is Hailey Green Official. I think Twitter, Hailey Green 122. Yeah, Hailey Green 122 is Twitter. Facebook. I've got 2. I've got Hailey Green and then Hailey Green Music.
Okay, so you guys go give her a follow, because she's always posting their updates and music, and you'll know where you're playing next.
Well, one of my personal favorite gigs that's coming up. It's my 16th birthday at the Cannery,
Shut up.
January 22nd.
What is Sweet 16?
I know.
So you're about to be 16, and that's another thing, guys. I don't think we've really highlighted on the fact of her age right now. This girl is 15 years old. She's over here doing things that has taken people decades to do. So give her a follow, give her a like. We need all the support we can get here. But she's going to do it with or without us. You can clearly see that, right?
100%.
So, yeah. Hailey, thank you so much for coming on the show. I hope it was as good for you as it was for us. I mean, we really enjoyed it.
It's amazing.
So I don't say this about everybody, but you've been one of the best guests that we've had.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, your vocals, I mean, they're wow.
And you got a great support staff, Mom. Thank you for bringing her and filling in whenever we had questions then, and we needed someone to relate to our jokes.
And we'll definitely, like I said, and we'll definitely have you back on.
If you'd be interested, we love
having. If you look at our show, we have our guests come on multiple times. Once they get in, they see what we're doing. Like we try to get a regular. Like you can't. In one episode, you really can't dive into a person.
Do everything.
No, but I feel like we did a good job of setting the precedent. And she's got plenty of material out there, guys. Go give her a like, follow, look her up on YouTube. You got a YouTube channel?
I do. It's just my name, Hailey Green.
Hailey Green. See, there she is. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hailey, you got any messages for the people you want to shout them out with, or?
Just from personal experience, if you love something, don't let other people try to make you give it up.
We heard it there, folks.
Deep.
Yep. All right, guys. Y'all thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week.
I got the yellow ribbon. So, it's okay. How many times did you sit back just relaxing? Understand movements coming in, yeah, we got the